Hello everybody and welcome back to some more Kerbal Space Program. Let us continue. Last episode was a Paramount episode for us. It was absolutely wonderful because we actually hit a stable orbit and it was freaking awesome. I was so happy we were able to do it. And we are going to do a little something different. But before we do anything this episode, I want to see if there's actually any science around. You guys said I could actually do like see if there's anything around, like a spacecraft or something. And this could actually be our science. This is why I lost my science junior. So here it is. Is this my science junior? It looks like it might be. There's no Kerbin in here. Is it just rolling? So if I go back to the space center. What? Okay, yeah, leave anyway. Go back to the space center. And seeing what I can go, if I can recover it quick enough. I wonder if I can recover it like quick enough here. So if we go up here, recover vessel before it starts to roll, perfect. Yeah, there's all that science that I was talking about. We'll take that science in. All right. So before we really do anything crazy pants, one of the things I want to do is actually mess around a little bit and take an episode to experiment. Try coupler, stack, if your stack is lacking. Rocco Mounts radial mount liquid engine. Fuel tank, is that a bigger fuel tank? Or we can do something over here. What's all this cost? 90 science, never mind. So let's go ahead and, you know, this has, what, struts, stable launch enhancer, radial decoupler, and a Mark 1 stack tri-coupler. Or, let's go for that. Let's just grab it. All right. So one of the things I want to do is just, like, I just want to take this episode and mess around and have fun and do some experimentation, as some might say. So what that's going to require first is I want to build, I'm going to send something into orbit. I don't know what this does. Let's take a look. What is this going to do? Stay Putnik offers the ultimate solution in crew safety. A lightweight sphere equipped with remote receivers and tiny gyros for orientation. It carries no crew at all, thus keeping them perfectly safe from all harm. This device does require electricity to operate, however, and will cease function if the power runs out. The built-in batteries should keep it going for about 10 minutes. That sounds actually useless. Okay. Never mind. So let's go ahead and go all the way up. I want to build the thing I built last time, but save it so I don't have to rebuild it every single time. Because I'm going to be using it for a couple of flights, I think. Merely because it makes sense to do so. So let's go ahead and do that. And then let's go ahead and do that. The usual. Science Junior right under it. Get a decoupler under that. What is that? A rechargeable battery pack? That's something we should probably attach if we want to use that Sputnik thing. Alright, then we want... So this is a new fuel... This is like a bigger fuel tank, isn't it? Because that's the biggest one we could have had before. A stretch variant of the FTL... Okay, so it's just... It holds double. So what we're going to do is do what we did last time. We'll put that under there. That under there. And then under this, we might as well just slap down the extra large tanks. That way we use up less. Though it doesn't really matter, I guess. Go ahead and put that underneath. Boom. Boom. And then we'll go ahead and do that. Perfect. We want to make sure that we do have these wings that are working nicely. We want to do it like so. And then we'll go in here and grab our, not our fuel tanks, our solid fuel boosters, which are these. These are the ones I want, I think. But we want decouplers on them. So let's get the decouplers on. So yeah, I don't want to go through this building process every single time. This is going to be my stable rocket build. And I want to make sure it's accessible whenever I want it. So that should work. So let's make sure we got everything going. This is going to go here. Let's go ahead and plop this down. So, wait, what? Down here. Alright, so we should have these boosters in this engine, followed by these decouplers and that decoupler. That engine, that decoupler, parachute. Orbital space craft 1. And we're going to save this sucker. Save it. Done. All right. We also want to make sure the crew is going to be changed out. Jebediah, you've done so much. Bob, you need some practice. Even though I know these don't do anything right now, Bob is going to go into orbit for his first time. Actually, something I'm going to want to check too. Before we do any of this, let's take a look at the materials bay. Okay. Recover the vessel, grab the science. I haven't done that before, so I wanted to get it done. Perfect. And now we can go back and launch it. All right, so, like I said, we're going to mess around a little bit. I did read a little bit of the tips, but for the most part, I kind of ignored a lot of it just because I want to do some basic stuff. I want to mess around. So we're going to go ahead into space here without burning too much. As you can see, my engines are absolutely minimally being used. I want to use the boosters pretty much only right now as we skyrocket into flight. It's really, really loud. Bob is fucking terrified. He's never done this in his life. He's only heard the Jebediah's stories of near-death after near-death after near-death experience. And now he's strapped into this rocket. He was sleeping one day, had no idea what was going on. And as he awoke, he came to the realization that he was inside some strange vessel. And now he's flying to space. He actually woke up mainly because he heard the rockets going off. And now he's stuck. He's utterly, utterly stuck. So we're going to go ahead, start turning now. Wait a minute. The decouplers. Wait a minute. The decouplers didn't attach to... What happened there? Okay, well, that was interesting. Are they attached? So they weren't attached, apparently. So let's try that again. I think they're attached this time. Well, let's try that again. Bob. Now Bob's fully aware of what's going on. He knows exactly what's happening. And, unfortunately, the poor bastard can't do anything about it. So let's just actually cut the engines completely. Thank you, by the way, the person who said, just hit X to cut your engines, and you'll be fine. Let's actually go ahead and do a little bit. All right, sorry, Bob. Oh, Bob's Jebediah. What the hell, man? How'd you get? Don't look at me like that, dude. You snuck into this rocket. You absolutely snuck. Look at that face. That is the face of I got you, bitch. Like he knew he wasn't supposed to go on this flight. This was Bob's flight. I wonder if Bob did this to him. I wonder if Bob was like, look, man, I can't do this. Don't make me. And Jebediah was like, all right, we're going to swap out. They'll never tell the difference. We're twins anyway. I'll take over. And only when the radial menu comes up and tells them who's in the ship will they come to the realization that it's actually me. Dickheads. All of them. There we go. God damn it, Jebediah. You know you're not supposed to be in this. This is not your flight, man. This is not your flight, even a little bit. Oh well. Such is life. Moving on. Not gonna worry about it. I just want to get back into orbit for a minute. I want to see if I can get into orbit without burning all this fuel. That's my hope. I don't know if I can do it, but I'm gonna try. We should be meeting up with this circle thing here momentarily. There we go. Good. Okay. Once we're at about 30,000, I'm going to cut the engines and mess with the maneuvers node. I don't want this going on too much. I think I understand the maneuvers node just a little bit better. Just a little bit better, anyway. I want to try and perfect like a perfect circular kind of orbit thing. So we'll take this, add a maneuver, and I'm gonna go crazy pants here for a minute. and start. Whoa, 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 whoa. I don't like when it does that. It scares me. It's at 158. It's at 40. Huh. What if I drag this? I don't know what that does. It seems to move it quite a bit. This is awful. Let's go back to the ship and keep flying at this angle here. We're starting to sink. Can we stop it? We are slowing it down. There's the reverse angle there. Huh. I was trying to get a perfectly circular orbit, but apparently I can't figure that out on my own. For one reason or another. Trying. I did try. I mean, we have plenty of fuel and we can still mess around with things, I think, but I'm gonna wait a little bit. Maybe go to 60 or 60 or 70 maybe. 70 is maybe where I want to stop. Should have stopped at around 70, I guess. And then I messed with it a little bit more. Keep going up at the angle until we're completely out of the atmosphere. Zero drag. That was actually kind of a waste of fuel because we ended up having to fight momentum there. Quite a bit. We'll see though. We'll see what we can pull off. Just keep boosting. Try to get to 70. Now we're going to start aiming towards this. Cut the engines. Alright, let's see if I can do it now. Okay, alright, alright. This actually looks a lot better. 180. 160. You could probably bring it in a little bit. I want to go to 100 to actually get rid of it. We have plenty of time. Why is it going that way? Oh, because I was going the wrong way. We have plenty of time to mess around with it, so. I want it to be 100 before I stop. 130. 170. Can I make it perfect circular? 152. 170 still. 163. 171. 167. 168, 169. What are we at over here? 181. So we might not be able to pull that off. But let's go for it. Let's go for a much more cylindrical build here. So I don't want to start burning towards this until for 3 minutes. And then I only need to burn for 38 seconds. I think that's what that means. So that's what I'm going for. That's how it's going to happen. In 2 minutes, we can burn. I wonder if we could speed up time just a little bit. So in 2 minutes, I want to start burning towards that marker. Once we get down to about 30 seconds, I'll go down to normal speed. Okay. Once we're there, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, burn. So we only need to burn for about 38 seconds directly that way. And once this is done, I'll take a look after. I want to see if I can get this down. See if I understand this a little bit better than I think I do. And then we can cut the engines completely after that. So only 15 more seconds of burning. Jebediah, you motherfucker. I can't believe you snuck onto this ship, you asshole. I still cannot believe it. You're a dick. Whoa, whoa. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. That's almost perfect, man. That's almost friggin' perfect. We can actually go ahead and fill it out and then cut it. I cut it maybe a little early. I like it. Oh, that's fucking great. I am so... Guys, I'm a genius. I'm so good at this. That's awesome. That's so awesome. I can't believe we did it. So cool. Nothing new. We'll take it home for 0.5 science. I mean, there's really nothing I can do here. The microgravity has greatly affected the growth of the crystalline structures. Loose objects are also flying around the bay, but in a very messy, fascinating way. I'll take it. That's definitely new. Any crew reports? Very much in space right now. All right, let's see if we can get let's get Jebediah out here. Does he say anything? Nope. Well, Jebediah, you got your way, man. You got your way. You made it back into space a second time. Look at him, just so happy about life. In you go, buddy. Well, I mean, we did it. I was kind of hoping that we were going to be able to do something a little bit more. I wanted to, basically my goal in this one was to get out here with these engines remaining, but I kind of messed it up. I still think I might have been able to pull it off. I think the next time I'm going to try and do an orbit in the other way. Like, I think it's called a polar orbit that way. If somebody's saying I should try to do a polar orbit, which means instead of aiming one way, I could just aim another. Actually, I might be able to pull that one off right now. At least, do we have time? I don't know. We'll try it. Go ahead and aim back this way and start making our way home. And I want to speed up time, though. I want to see this orbit in action. You know, we did it. I deserve it. We made it. It's pretty cylindrical. I mean, that's almost as perfect. 189 to 167. I mean, it's slightly higher in this end, but only ever so slightly. I think I did a good job. I think I did a very good job, but it makes sense now. It all makes sense to me now. All right, let's love that music. Okay, start doing it. All right, come on. This way, this way, this way. And off we go. Just fight the momentum. The orbit's already collapsing in on itself. Just burning away. Haven't quite stopped falling that way yet, but, you know, whatever. Space doesn't really matter. Let's get him home. Let's spin him around there a little bit. Take a look on the upside. We're coming back home, everybody. We are coming back home. How's it looking? It's collapsing in on itself pretty harshly. We'll be dropping dead center soon enough. I don't think I have enough fuel to reverse the orbit. That's going to have to be something I try one day. Just to get into orbit and then reverse the orbit completely. That'd be really fun, I think. Man, this thing is taking a while. There we go. Be there in 15 minutes. We'll be out of fuel before we can reverse the orbit, no doubt. Alright, I've had 2 episodes of just great success now. I can't even complain. Like, I was able to replicate it a second time. I wanted to experiment a little bit more, but unfortunately I wasn't able to do what I wanted to. We can now just cut the throttle completely. And now we're just like straight up dead dropping all the way down. Crashing into the earth. Coming in through the atmosphere, let gravity do its work. Burning in. Parachute up. As soon as the parachute catches, we'll be in good shape. Ooh, that was really goddamn close. I was afraid it wasn't going to catch. Speed up just a bit. Just a tiny little bit. As we touch down. We're about to. Come on. Slow, slow, slow. Kersploosh. We made it, everybody. We made it home. Hooray. Hooray. Let's actually go recover the other thing that we left. Space failure attempt? Oh, wait, where is it? Oh, maybe it's not there. Either way, next episode, we are going to try something. I think I'm going to try for that orbit the opposite way. I think we could do it. I think we could pull it off. I'm pretty confident in my abilities, but thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, come back tomorrow for some more daily Kerbal Space Program, and consider dropping a like. It helps me out a great deal, and it feeds my ego, let's be honest. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.